Jai Hind students, now in this chapter I explain about Scratch 3 programming. Scratch 3 is a free fun-based visual programming language. This computer language is fairly easy for anyone to learn with fun. All commands are also known as blocks, are on the screen. You move block into a set order and then configure them to create interactive stories, games and animation. Data type. All computer application requires some sort of data with which to work as they execute. Like all computer program, Scratch application need to be able to process and store data. So Scratch lets you work with a number of different types of the data. Each of these different types of the data are string, boolean, integer, and a real. So string is a piece of text data. Boolean represents the data that has assigned the value of either true or false. An integer is a numeric value that does not include a decimal point. A real number is a number that includes decimal point. Variables. Variables are the names you give to computer memory, location, which are used to store value, data, or information in a computer program. For example, you want to store two values, 10 and 20 in your program, and at a later stage, you want to use these two values. In Scratch, variables are represented with an elongated block, which is labeled by a programmer. A variable is a changeable value recorded in the Scratch memory. Variable can store one value at a time. In Scratch, variables can only store numeric data. They cannot store string or boolean data. Next, conditional programming. A programming is a set of instructions which are executed in a sequential manner. In some situation, we have to change the order of execution of the program based on conditions. So these are sequential statement and conditional statements. So the sequential statements show one or more action following each other in order. Action include input, process, and output. All the codes that you have written so far are executed in sequence. That is, each line of code run after the previous one. Conditional statement. A conditional statement tells the program which action to take based on a certain condition. Scratch provides you different commands by which you can control the flow of execution. If then block. If then block is a control block which is used to check its condition. If the condition is true, the code inside the C block will run. If the condition is false, the code inside the C block will be ignored. So another one is if then else block. This is also a control block which is used to check it condition. If the condition is true, the code inside the first C block will run. If the condition is false, the code inside the second C block will be activated. A repeat block. Repeat block is a control block which run the script of a set of numbers times. This block is used when you know how many times the command block will run.